No one can beat
Tell my
fool.
kids no food
Don't
tonight.
even try.
Again.
Hello, Lightning.
Yo, what's up? So you've heard about me?
Sure, who hasn't?
Yeah, I'm a fucking legend. What are they saying? Any hot chicks asking about me?
Oh man, plenty. All dreaming to meet the legend.
Haha, that's my life. What can I say? Providing the fastest water delivery on the rooftops gives you celebrity status. I have also the most diverse selection. Still water, sparkling water, lavender flavor, honey flavor, even Urtica flavor.
Wait, what? Urtica flavor?
Who knows? But it sounds intriguing, right? It's called marketing. People drink it up. Doesn't matter what it is, but if it sounds fresh and different, they want it. So, did you come here to challenge me? To get your ass kicked by fabulous Sadio?
Well, I know I have no chance, but to be defeated by you would be an honor.
Darn right it would, man. So, when you're ready, take these bottles for a brisk run. Just try not to break your legs.
Watch yourself. If you're here.
Me, people will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
No way. I mean, no fucking way. How did you do that? Did you cheat?
No, I'm just faster. So no more Sadio the Lightning for you.
This ain't over. I'll keep practicing. And so should you. See you around the water tower, fool.
Hey, little guy. Where are your parents?
I'm not little.
Okay, sure. What are you doing here alone?
I'm on an important mission.
Oh, a mission, huh? All right, what kind of mission?
Secret mission, of course. Super secret. And I ain't telling you.
Would you tell me if I offered to help?
I don't need any help. But if you gotta know, I'm fetching food for my parents. I do it all the time. No biggie.
Seems dangerous. Couldn't your parents at least come with you?
Nope. Like I said, no biggie. I can handle it. I can handle anything.
Hey, listen, you're incredibly brave, but I'd really like to help.
I suppose I could bring you on board. Heck, I can even pay you. How's that?
So now kids are hiring me. Why not? What are your orders, sir?
There's a shop on West Horizon Lane, just before you hit the chemical zone. I was loading backpacks with food when those nasties showed up and chased me out. Bring me those backpacks, and I'll give you a super weapon. My dad's weapon.
So, the mission's to get food for your parents.
Yeah, that's right. And you can deliver it to our home. We live on the edge of the chemical zone. Only place where my parents are safe.
Would be best to get the backpacks at night, when the infected aren't around.
Sure, if you say so. I don't know. But you'll do it, right?
I can't promise anything. We'll see.
Ah, okay. Well, see you soon, hopefully.
here are the backpacks. Time to go feed that family.
He's here! Finally! Did you get the supplies?
Hey, listen. Those two... You are aware that you have...
You talking about my parents?
Well, that is... Those are your parents?
That's what I said, isn't it? Mum, Dad, look who's here. I told you he wouldn't take the food and run. I know you're hungry.
Listen, kid. You know what it means to transform, right?
What, do you think I've been hiding under a rock? Of course I know.
That's good. So, your parents, they're not with us anymore. They've transformed.
No way. Look. Hey, Dad, you hungry?
But they're virals. That could be dangerous for you.
I'll handle them. Meanwhile, let's get down to business. I told you if I hired you for the mission, I'd pay you. Got the food?
Right. Here.
Awesome. Thanks. Here, Mum. Here, Dad. Enjoy. Bye now. See you tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll be back to feed you again. And here you go. This is the super weapon. My dad won't be needing it anymore. Thanks again. My parents are also grateful, as you can see.
Hey!
Were you hitting on me, buddy?
Not at all. Although... no, something else. You see what life has done to you? Even your reaction to the word fun proves it. Entertainment? What's that? Playing a guitar? Talking around a campfire? Drinking till you drop? Nobody knows how to party anymore. And people need to unfucking wind. Otherwise the stress is gonna kill you. So, what did I do? I created this great game. Ultimate because it's one and only and bestest. Fury because it's fueled by emotion. And the last part, wait for it, cricket. Ultimate Fury cricket.
Cricket.
Yeah. Used to be a sport where you hit a ball with a bat. In my game, instead of the ball, you have... infected.
And what's new about fighting the infected?
What's new is that you just make pure fun out of it. How about that? No jobs, people trying to get you to rescue them, no clearing out buildings. You just get out there and take your frustrations out on the fuckers. Wasn't that what certain sports like boxing were always about? So if you feel like it, just step into the arena and pick up the mace. Oh, and by the way, you can earn cash money. Just promise me one thing, bro. Stay away from my brother Ron. He's a fraud and a bore. He tells everyone he came up with Ultimate Fury Cricket, but it was me.
bad, but you can do better. Find your fighting spirit.
I hope the boys don't find out what they put in that sausage.
You got a problem?
A problem? Pilgrim, you gotta help me. I'm in deep shit. Real fucking deep. If you don't help me, that bald thug, my uncle, will beat me. And he's got hands like cast iron frying pans. The last time he hit me, I had a lump on my forehead as big as a horn. Like some fucking rhino. And it came in rainbow colors too. The horn, I mean.
Now, based on your colorful description, sounds like you enjoy it. He'll be fine. Later. You got a problem?
A problem? If you... And he...
What did you do to make your uncle angry this time?
Nothing yet. But I will in a moment. Like any normal person. I took a nap and then boom. I was asleep like a frog in a swamp in winter. The worst part is that the sausage is on the verge of rotting. In this day and age, throwing away good food is a crime. Okay, nearly good food. But it won't give you the shits quite yet. If it's eaten in the next hour, everyone will be fine. Okay, maybe one of them will run to the bathroom. Better than starving. After all, no one has shit so much they stop being hungry, right? But in 3 hours, everyone's asses will explode like shit geezers. Then comes the puking. My uncle would just fucking kill me, and the rest will feed my corpse to the infected. I'd hurry this food over to them myself, but I still have to prepare the smoker. This stuff doesn't make it. Well, you know what will happen.
Show me where to go.
Jesus, you can't even imagine how important this is to me. Just grab the food rations on the table and hurry up to deliver them.
Area secured. Stand by.
Gotta put that Carl Weasel through the ringer. He'd spit out who killed Lucas.
You are awesome. I know you made it in time, too. I met one guy who ate a sausage sandwich, and he was fine. He even called it tasty. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got some spare time? Because if you do... Because I got another sausage run to prevent the runs. And you already know where to go. This isn't an urgent race like the last one, but in this weather, you have to be careful with food. The faster it lands in someone's stomach, the better for everyone.
Destroy the windmill.
What's so interesting?
What? Never mind. Wait, aren't you... Yes, I've seen you in action. You're not scared of the infected, are you? Even when roaming the streets at night.
Have you been spying on me?
Of course. It's my job. Not everyone comes as close to the infected as you do. You must know a lot about them. That could be very useful.
Useful how?
Sorry, I haven't introduced myself. The free people call me Mr. Z. I went into hiding to devote my life to researching the infected and keeping records of everything we can learn about them. It's something we owe to future generations.
Interesting.
Yes. We must learn everything we can about all these monstrosities. This will help prepare our society for future challenges.
Tell me more about what you do.
There are so many species and variations of infecteds, and I'm afraid there will be more.
What do you mean?
The THV gen mod used in chemical bombings triggered uncontrollable mutations in the infected DNA. This spawned new types like screamers, suiciders, and goons, each more dangerous than the last.
What do you need me for?
To do my research, I need eyes in the field. But obviously, it's a dangerous job. Most of my people have gone missing. I've been watching you. With your experience, you could contribute greatly. Would you help me to confirm my findings so far?
Well, happy to. Your work seems crucial.
Great, thank you. Certainly you've noticed what happens with infecteds after mutation. They become stronger, faster, and more agile. Have you encountered the type that can jump higher than others?
That'd be a banshee.
Yes, that's consistent with my research. What's interesting, they seem to be relatively weak, and if their attack misses, they usually retreat. I observed another infected type. It's very strange, quite different from the others. It prefers to avoid humans. I know how that sounds, but you must have seen something like that. Moreover, when retreating, it leaves tracks behind. Do you know which infected I'm referring to?
It's Bolter, I believe.
Yes, that tracks, so to speak. Thank you. The next one is a bit complicated. I've received reports about a type of infected that exhibits a bizarre behavior. It creates a toxic mist around other monsters, and some survivors believe that it even resurrects the dead, which is nonsense, obviously. Does that ring any bells?
You're talking about a revenant.
That's the one I was talking about. My theory is that it evolved to develop a special organ that creates this toxic mist. It's incredible what the THV gen mod did to those creatures. Frightening and fascinating at the same time. And which type of infected would you say has the most explosive temper?
Definitely a suicider.
Suicider it is. Better stay as far away as possible from it. Well done. You really helped me. As a token of my appreciation, here's a weapon I crafted while I was still venturing in the field. I'm sure it will help you more than me. Oh, and check this out. I created this deck of cards a while back, featuring some of the most dangerous infecteds, to help people know and identify the threats. Here's my favorite one. The Goon. You can have it. Take care, Aiden. See you around.
My bees are the best.
It'll stop soon.
You a beekeeper or a brewer?
I'm both. That's the secret of my double walk. You must have noticed most beer in this town tastes like piss.
Well, you're not wrong.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody cares about taste anymore.
Does that surprise you?
The truth is, so-called brewers nowadays are damn amateurs.
And you're a pro, I gather.
You bet. And it's an excellent time for my trade. Demand for beer is higher than ever. Brewers are in the top 10 most stable jobs in this city.
Right after the Undertakers?
Right. Nice one. As for me, I'm dedicated to nurturing my yeast and my bees.
Your bees?
Yup. You know what the secret ingredient is to brewing the best beer in town? Besides love, of course.
I'm guessing you're about to tell me.
Honey. And to harvest the best kind of honey, you need the best fed bees. Speaking of which, maybe you could help me with my bees. Feed them some sugar? I have my own special beehives in the area. Put them up high to keep them out of reach of those who steal my honey.
I can try. Where exactly are these beehives?
First, you need to find the bags of sugar I've left nearby to feed them. If you find the bags, you'll find the beehives. There are 3 of them, all close to each other. The first one is on a rooftop just nearby. If you look towards the main terminal, you can see it from here. The second is on the rooftop of the main terminal building, below this big tower covered with a peacekeeper's banner. And the third one is on the top of the main terminal station, just beside one of the statues. Please do it quickly. Business is so brisk I've neglected them lately. Oh, they're probably starving. I guess I'm
more of a brewer than a beekeeper after all.
The beer is almost ready. Tier 2, we have a feast.
A bag of sugar. I can save Barack's bees from starvation.
Lucas was a tough hombre. Whoever whacked him must be one mean motherfucker.
hope Jack Matt deals with these.
Another bag of sugar for Barack's hungry critters.
Up in some memorial down in the streets. Get moving.
Third bag of sugar. That should take the sting out. Mission almost complete.
Jack Matt deals with these damn renegades.
Hurry up, man.
Don't want my
I'd be-
name ending up in some memorial down.
Done. Your bees are gonna live.
Fantastic news! Thank you. Here's a souvenir for your effort. And if you're ever in the neighborhood again, you could still help me. My bees have voracious appetites.
I hate it when I get through an entire patrol without taking on an infected.
Pilgrim, we spotted specials in the neighborhood. Keep your eyes peeled. I know chess, and what's happening between renegades and PKs is called a stalemate.
In my footsteps. She's already.
When we're on a break here, I see all these miserable faces and I think, no, but there was one way to learn how to do it, and it's gone.
Nobody? Ever again? That sounds a bit extreme.
Well, you think so? What do you think is the first step in loving yourself?
You seem to know the answer. Why don't you tell me?
Flowers.
Flowers.
Precisely. Nowadays, I'm hanging around near the metro station in considerable safety and all. But before I joined the PKs, I used to live down in Trinity. I had a shop there, the Blooming Tulip, near the bazaar when it was still the Church of the Holy Trinity. I was raised in an orphanage, among a multitude of apathetic people. Maybe that's why I turned to flowers. But after the outbreak, people stopped buying them.
That's understandable.
Certainly, but there was this old lady. I basically kept the store open just for her. She'd come every day, as if nothing had changed. Her visits were the highlight of my day, until one day she didn't show.
What happened to her?
Her flowers ate her alive. How should I know? I was growing these special pink roses for her. It was her last order, and I simply couldn't throw them all away. So I kept one of the roses and dried it, just for her.
She'd be delighted to know that you never forgot her.
Yeah. If only I could get that rose to her. Could you take it? She never said where she lived precisely, but I asked her once where she kept all her flowers. She said, in a beautiful house made of glass, where the old mound used to be. Here, take the rose. Please find the house and give it to her, if she's still there.
A house made of glass. Reminds me of that flower lady. Maybe I should check it out. Farewell, flower lady. So this is her story. I understand now why she went to his flower shop every day. Her son should know that he was loved.
Catch you stealing, you lose a hand, pal. No order without strict laws.
Yeah, I found her. I'm afraid she had passed away. She was with her flowers.
So, she died in peace?
She did, yes. She wrote a letter and actually mentioned you.
She did?
Yes. Here. I think you should read it.
This old lady was... my mother? So many times as a kid, I imagined how she'd look. I'd see other kids at the park with their mothers, and I'd have this knot in my stomach. Feeling I could never see mine. Knowing I could never hold her hand. Thinking she never even cared. When in fact, she did care. I did see her. Every day. For years. I never expected that she... Maybe this is why I couldn't throw away her flowers. Thank you, Aiden. Love isn't dead after all. I'm gonna need some time alone now. Thank you for giving her the rose. I'll see you around, Aiden.
People don't like our rules? Let them come up with better ones.